Rollins for Congress.
Will spent his career in law enforcement.
As a counterterrorism prosecutor, he took on ISIS and Al-Qaeda terrorists.
And went after MS-13 and the Sinaloa cartel to stop illegal drugs from crossing the border.
In Congress, Will Rollins will go after corruption in both political parties.
We work hard to uphold the law.
And we need better from Congress.
We need Will Rollins.
We need Will Rollins.
We need Will Rollins.
I'm Will Rollins, and I approve this message.
Enough is enough.
Enough
is enough.
They're right. Enough is enough. I'm Nathan Hochman. It's time to join together and reject the extreme agenda and incompetence of George Gascon. As district attorney, I will restore independence and integrity, actually prosecute criminals, and provide care for the homeless. Together, we will restore our safety and security.
Good morning, I'm Eric Spillman. Hurricane Milton plows through Florida with powerful winds and heavy rains this morning. Rescuers are trying to reach people trapped by the flooding. At least 4 people have died. I'll have the latest coming up.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. New data showing inflation reaching its lowest point in years. We'll explain.
Let's go Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Whittier. Come on, keep it going. Mother-made donuts. We are in the Dodgers spirit. We have a forced Game 5 going down tomorrow right here at Chavez Ravine. Coming up, we'll feel the spirit and keep it going.
We like it. Good morning, I'm Jessica Holmes. You could get paid thousands of dollars to travel. Sounds good. We'll tell you how.
I'm Scott Nance in for entertainment. Coming up later in the show, Bob Eubanks, LA legend, talks about booking the Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl. And speaking of the Hollywood Bowl, find out how you can win tickets to see Imagine Dragons at the Bowl. That's coming up.
And coming up, another day where the temperatures are going to be in the 90s once we get rid of this marine layer from the downtown shot right there. It starts to clear out mid-morning, most areas. Takes a little bit longer, closer to the beaches. 70 will be the high at the coastal areas, partly cloudy. Downtown Los Angeles up to 82. San Fernando Valley, still another hot one, 93 degrees. High Desert, same story, up in the 90s. Inland Empire, 92 degrees. Orange County Inland with a high of 82 degrees. All the details in a moment. Let's go to Ginger in traffic.
Yeah, let's do it because we know we have some spots where it is a little bit on the rough side. So we'll take you first to look at your drive and the conditions along the 405 freeway. We know that can be one of those busy spots no matter what stretch you're on, right? But the southbound side at Alameda Street, which, you know, kind of is one of those foggy areas anyway. You see it, right? The drive looks like it's really slow. And then the northbound side, there are some crowded spots as well. We got a tie-up that's now sitting in those lanes. That's the reason it's so busy. This is a 605 north right at the 5. What a nightmare it is when there's nothing happening. Why? Because some people, a lot of those people, trying to get over to the 5 freeway with the wreck that's now in the middle lanes. You see how slow it is. Hopefully you got somebody you can carpool with. The carpools are free here. And that 5 freeway, once you try to get there, that is fully loaded up. Wow, well before Imperial Highway, and they're on those brakes as you move farther up, all the way probably in towards East LA. I think even a little bit farther north, maybe up in towards Boyle Heights. For a bit, you can take Telegraph Road, and that will help you get around it, but that could be a slow one later on. I'll send it back to you.
Approaching midday in Florida, and we're seeing more daylight images of the damage done by Hurricane Milton, the powerful storm making matters worse for those still cleaning up after Hurricane Helene that slammed the state just 2 weeks ago. KTLA's Eric Spillman live in the newsroom with the latest for us. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Frank. The White House says President Biden has spoken to Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and has promised whatever help the state needs to recover. But before the cleanup can even begin, the flooding has to recede. New pictures just into our newsroom show emergency crews rescuing people trapped by the storm surge. This is happening in the Tampa area. These people live in an assisted living center. They're seniors. Some of them are in wheelchairs. Sheriff's deputies are putting the wheelchairs in the boats and then lifting the people on board one by one. It's taking a while. They're getting them to safety. They've rescued 135 people there so far. Now, earlier, similar water rescues were taking place in Clearwater. You had folks surrounded by water in several apartment buildings there. The water coming up to the balconies and staircases of those buildings. Authorities were loading as many people as they could into those boats in order to get them out. Now to pictures from Bradenton Beach, Florida. This is west of Sarasota. It's a barrier island. This area really bore the brunt of the hurricane. A drive through a mobile home park there shows the extent of the damage. Many of the homes were knocked off their foundations. You have crews out there trying to cut down trees that were knocked down. You see piles of debris everywhere, appliances like washing machines that just floated outside. It is really a mess. Milton plowed across Florida as a Category 3 storm last night and early this morning. It was a monster storm. Images from space show multiple lightning strikes as the hurricane came ashore. It made landfall last night in Siesta Key. That's about 70 miles south of Tampa. The storm spared a direct hit on Tampa, but it brought with it winds of more than 100 miles an hour and very heavy rains. St. Petersburg received 16 inches of rain in just a few hours. That's an enormous amount. The power is out in a large section of central Florida. Some 3 million homes and businesses do not have electricity. St. Petersburg, residents there can no longer get water out of their taps. The storm caused a massive water main break. There is no water service. We just heard earlier this morning from Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. He says as bad as Milton was, it could have been even worse.
The storm was significant, but thankfully this was not the worst case scenario. The storm did weaken before landfall, and the storm surge, as initially reported, has not been as significant overall as what was observed for Hurricane Helene.
Look what happened to Tropicana Field, the home of the Tampa Bay Rays Major League Baseball team. The fabric roof of the stadium was torn off by the high winds. It was ripped to shreds. This structure was supposed to be a shelter for people. This is in St. Petersburg. No word on damage to the stadium itself. Those pictures remarkable. Even before Milton made landfall, it spawned powerful tornadoes. The Spanish Lakes Country Club in St. Lucie County on Florida's Atlantic coast was hit hard. Authorities say at least 4 people were killed there. 125 homes, mostly mobile homes in senior centers, were destroyed even before the storm came ashore. Several construction cranes were blown down by the high winds. Here's just one example. The storm was powerful enough to knock it into a building. People who were near it could tell the crane was about to go.
We heard creaking, and then about 10 minutes later, just a massive explosion, glass shattering, pretty much the whole 9 yards.
Even though the hurricane has passed, the danger is not over. Florida's governor says the water may continue to rise in some places for several days. Florida still recovering from the impact of Hurricane Helene 2 weeks ago. Jessica.
Okay, Eric, thank you. Sam Clemente has been covering the storm for us on the ground in Florida.
He's live in Pasco County, just near Tampa. Sam, I understand you're a California native, and I'm just curious. I've lived through a number of hurricanes. They're very unsettling to try to sleep as you hear things shaking. What was your experience like?
It was exactly what you just said. It was unsettling. You can't sleep, right? I mean, me and my camera guy, we didn't sleep really at all. He's a little bit more used to this. He's been in situations similar to this. Yeah, I'm from Redding, California, so I've never seen a hurricane. I'm a wildfire guy in my past, and so it was a lot. It was a lot. It was nerve-wracking. And we're seeing, you guys have been talking about all the rain and the wind. Well, we got that evidence all around us in this flood water that's almost up to my knees. This has been lingering since really 8 o'clock or so last night, right as the hurricane made landfall. It's been just increasing, but it's been here for a while, this flood water preventing people from getting in and out. And this extensive wind, it was so aggressive last night. I mean, seriously, shaking our condo most of the night because of how hard it was hitting this area. And you see remnants of it all around me with trees down, the top of palm trees, completely ripped off. It was chaos in this area with the wind and rain combination, as aggressive as it was. I did just speak to a resident, though, and this made me laugh. They slept through it. They live here. They're permanent residents. A lot of these condos, they're rented out. But these people downstairs, they were talking with me, and they said, yeah, we slept right through it, went to bed at 9. They looked like they just got up. So Floridians, again, they're a whole different breed. They can handle these things, and those guys especially apparently can sleep through a hurricane. But it is, of course, back-to-back now that they've gotten Helene and then Milton without any real time to prepare or assess the extent of the damage that we're seeing now today.
You know, and you can see just the standing water there, how long that will take to recede. And then when you see it at that level, I'm sure many homes have flood damage that they're dealing with, especially the closer they are to the Gulf of Mexico. But it takes time. It's going to take some time for folks to get back to normal, if you will.
And Sam, do you have a sense that, you know, we know you've been sort of locked down by water there. Are people able to drive around, or if you know, need to get into Tampa? Is that even possible? There are flights flying in and out of the airport?
Yeah, I don't think we could get into Tampa, or at least it would take us quite a while to get into Tampa. We have seen residents get in their cars and drive off, which at first I was surprised by, but then I remembered I saw a gentleman at like 5 a.m. riding his bike in this water. So again, Floridians, they're used to it. They just aren't fazed by it.